part 7. In this also we are going to continue with the trigonometry, fundamental trigonometric relations. So first one, sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. These two are reciprocal to each other. Cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta. This is 1. This is 2. Third one, tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. Cosecant is 1 by sin, secant is 1 by cos, and cot is 1 by tan. These are the three fundamental trigonometric relations. And the fourth one, the fourth one is most important one. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. You might have used this one so many times in 10th class, and we are going to use this so many times in PUC also. Most important. And the fifth one, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. And sixth one, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. You might have proved these relations in 10th class, but for PUC you have to remember it very carefully. Now, after the students, we have some other formulas which should be remembered to you. That is, seventh one, sum rule and sum formulas and difference formulas. Sum of trigonometrician's formulas. Sum formulae. First one, sin of a plus b will become sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Next one, cos of a plus b, be careful, this is not similar to sin a plus b, this is a cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Similarly, the ninth one, tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Similarly, 10th one, sin of, these are some formulas. Now I am going to write difference formulas. 10th one, difference formula, sin a minus b. This and this both are similar to each other, but instead of plus you will get minus here. So you will get sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. And the 11th one, these are difference formulas. Next one, cos of a minus b is equal to cos a cos b. If it is minus, for cos it should become plus here, sin a sin b. And the 12th one, tan of a minus b will become tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. And the most important point that we remember in this case is, rather than these 6 formulas, mostly they will ask you to find sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, which are very useful in mathematics, that is here in physics. Here, sin 2a can be written as sin a plus a, can also be written as sin 2a. This is in the form of sin a plus b. So b will become a. So what is sin 2a? Sin a cos a plus cos a sin a. Everything a, because instead of b also we are getting a only. So you will get sin a cos a plus cos a sin a, which is equal to 2 sin a cos A. This is the first one. Now cos 2A. Second one cos 2A. Here I am writing cos 2A. Cos 2A. So instead of B I am writing A. So you will get cos A minus sin A. This is cos A minus sin A. Which means this cos A will become cos square A. Sin A will become sin square A. And once again we can write sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So which can be written as this is cos square A minus sin square A can be written as 1 minus cos square A. So from these two, minus of minus will become plus, which can be written as 2 cos square A minus 1. This is cos 2A. This is one formula. Sometimes instead of changing cos, if you change sign, you will get this value. Keep this sign like that, change cos, then this cos 2A can also be written as cos 2A. Cos square A can be written as 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A minus sin square A will become 1 minus 2 sin square A. This is cos 2A. Similarly, if you want to write tan 2A, instead of B, you just keep this as A. Tan A plus A will become tan 2A. Tan A plus tan A, 2 tan A by, this will become 2 tan A by 1 minus tan square A. But what about this sin A minus A, 0? Cos A minus A. Cos 0 is nothing but 1. Tan A minus A is also 0. We have seen sin of 2A can be written as 2 sin A cos A. This is also written as, students, sin of 2 theta. Instead of A angle, I am writing 2 theta, which will be 2 sin theta cos theta. So this is also one of the most important formula. Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Now, suppose if it is given as just sin theta, we can write as 2 theta reduced to theta, we can write this as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Suppose if it is sin theta by 2 only, then it will become sin theta by 4 cos theta by 4. So this is the main formula. From that we can derive so many different formulas. Similarly, now we will see cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta can be written as 1 is 2 cos square theta minus 1. This is one formula, but at the same time we can write this as cos 2 theta is also equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. 1 minus 2 sin square theta, and we are going to write this. Now, generally where we use this in physics we will see now. Before that, the other forms here will become cos of theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1, because as 2 theta reduced to theta, here theta reduced to theta by 2. Here cos of theta will become 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. Cos of theta by 2 will become 2 cos square theta by 4 minus 1. This is cos of theta by 2 can also be 2 sin square theta by 4. Now, in physics, where we can use these formulas, we will see once. A particle is moving in a circular orbit with a constant velocity, with a constant speed, v, as it describes an angle theta at its center of circular path, find the change in velocity. This is the question. Students, here this question is not only depends on trigonometry, it also depends on vector concept. So we will learn that later, but now we can write. This is the radius here, and a particle is moving with a velocity v. Here this is velocity v, and after some time it makes this is the radius, it makes an angle theta here, and its velocity will be v. If you observe this one, here velocity is vertical, but when it comes here velocity is not vertical, the direction of velocity changed. But constant speed means magnitude is not changed. Here speed is v, speed is v, speed is v, speed is v, speed. Everywhere speed has no direction, but velocity has direction. So they are asking change in velocity. So change in velocity is given by delta v. Change is denoted with the letter delta, which is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity. So the change in velocity magnitude is given by, in vector notation, we have this formula v2 square plus v1 square minus 2v1 v2 cos theta is the formula to find out the difference between the velocities. So this is change in velocity is given by magnitude of the final velocity plus magnitude of second velocity minus 2 into product of magnitude of two velocities into cos theta. Magnitude of second velocity square is this is v square only. This is also v square because I am not taking the direction here, magnitude only, square of the final magnitude of velocity, square of the initial magnitude of velocity minus 2vv cos theta. And if you observe this one, v square plus v square become 2v square. So we are finding change in velocity, which is given by root over 2v square minus 2 into v is also 2v square cos theta. And you can take this as 2v square common, 1 minus cos theta. Now we will see which formula can be applied to solve this problem further. So this is 1 minus cos theta. Where we can see 1 minus cos theta? Students, you can see this formula here. Cos theta is 1 minus 2 sin square theta, and if you take this one up and if you rearrange these two, 2 sin square theta by 2 will become 1 minus cos theta. I just brought this cos theta here and I brought this one here. So 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. Here also we have 1 minus cos theta, which can also be written as 2 sin square theta by 2. This will become root over 2v square. 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. 2 sin square theta by 2. 2 2's are 4. That is 4 under root is 2. V square under root is v. Square under root is sin theta by 2. So the answer for this question is, find the change in velocity. The change in velocity is 2v sin theta by 2. So answer for this question here is 2v sin theta by 2. The same question here, if the values are given here, let the values are given, then how we can solve this problem we will see. Let us say the values given in this question are the speed of this one, let us say 10 meter per second, and theta is equal to 60 degrees. Then that means speed at any time is 10 meter per second. Speed is not changing, constant speed. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Throughout this circular path, speed is 10. But velocity means not only magnitude, direction also changes. So change in velocity is given by root over. Directly we can use that formula. The change in velocity in this case can be written as 2v sine theta by 2. 2v sine theta by 2. We know the data here, the velocity magnitude is 10, so 2 into 10 sine 60 degrees by 2, 2 10s are 20 sine 30 degrees, that is 20 into sine 30 is 1 by 2, so we can use 20 into 1 by 2, so answer is 10 meter per second. This is the changing velocity. Trigonometry is a transformation formulas. Students, already we studied this one, sin A plus B. So which can be written as, sin A plus B can be written as sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Similarly, if you take sin A minus B, we know the expansion for this one. This is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Now what we are going to do, we are adding these two, adding both, what we will get? We will get one expression, sin A plus B plus sin A minus B is, and you can see, can you subtract these two because they get cancelled each other. The remaining terms are sin A cos B plus sin A cos B can be written as 2 sin A cos B. This is the first formula in transformations. Similarly, if you take the second one, this is the first formula in transformations. The second one, the same thing, sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Instead of adding, if you subtract these two, subtracting this equation 2 from equation 1 or from equation 1 from equation 2, you will get a different formulas. So first I am writing sin A plus B minus sin A minus B is given by. So directly I am subtracting these two. At this time, these two will get cancelled and this will become 2 cos A sin B. This is the second transformation formula. Students, similarly, if you take the third one, that is cos A plus B. Be careful, cos A plus B is not cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, and we know this. This is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Similarly, cos of A minus B can be written as cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And now I am going to add these two. So that third formula in transformation is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B will become, when we are adding these two, we know that these two get cancelled. This will become 2 cos A cos B. From this directly we can write the fourth one, that is cos A minus B minus cos A minus B. So when we are subtracting these two get cancelled. The remainder is minus 2 sin A sin B. So we have to remember these four formulas in transformation formulas. The first one is sin A plus B plus sin A minus B will become 2 sin A cos B. Similarly, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B become 2 cos A sin B. and third one cos A plus B plus cos A minus B will become 2 cos A cos B, and fourth one cos A plus B minus cos A minus B will become minus of, be careful this, minus of 2 sin A sin B. Sometimes students, the same expressions can be given like this also. You just observe this equation. In this equation, suppose in place of A plus B, if you write C, A minus B if you write D, so I am writing here A plus B, I am writing this as a C, A minus B is equal to D. Now if you add these two, we can see 2A is equal to C plus D, or A is equal to C plus D by 2. Similarly, if you subtract these two, A plus B minus A minus B, B will become C minus D by 2. So whenever A is there, replace the 2 with the C plus D by 2, and B is there, C minus D by 2. So how this formula will change, we will see now. The first one, sin A plus B, instead of A plus B, you just write C. This will become sin C plus sin D, it will become. This will 2 sin C plus D by 2, and cos B is C minus D by 2. This is the first equation. Now the second equation, the same thing here I am writing. This equation changes to sin C minus sin D. Sin C minus sin D will become, wherever there is A, we can write this as C plus D by 2. Wherever B is there, just replace it with C minus D by 2. And this result will be 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. This is the second equation. Now the third one, we know cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is 2 cos A cos B. This equation now we can write this as the third equation, this one, cos C plus cos D is, wherever A is there, replace with C plus D by 2. This will become 2 cos C plus D by 2 and cos C minus D by 2. And the fourth one, and be careful with this one, the fourth one here I am writing cos C minus cos D, cos C minus cos D, written as minus of 2 sin C plus D by 2 and sin C minus D by 2. In terms of cos theta, students, in this cos 3 theta can written as cos of 2 theta plus theta. This is in the form of cos A plus B, which can written as cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So cos 3 theta we need only in terms of cos theta, so we need to eliminate sin theta. So cos 3 theta can be written as cos theta into cos 2 theta in terms of cos theta, 2 cos square theta minus 1 only in cos theta, minus sin 2 theta will be 2 sin theta cos theta into sin theta. From this, if you multiply these two, 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus, this result will become 2 sin theta 2 sin square theta into cos theta, 2 sin into sin square theta into cos theta. So this will become 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. Sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta, 2 into 1 minus cos square theta into cos theta. Now the entire expansion is only in terms of cos theta. So we can write this as 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus 2 into cos theta minus 2 into 1 2 into cos theta minus of minus plus 2 cos cube theta. Already we have 2 cos cube theta here, 2 cos cube theta here. This will become 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. This is cos 3 theta, students. Similarly, what about this is sin 3 theta in terms of sin theta only? Sin 3 theta can be written as sin 2 theta plus theta. This is sin A plus B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Here we can write sin 2 theta. I need only in terms of sin theta. So in the expansion also we need to eliminate cos theta. So first sin theta is 2 sin theta cos theta into cos theta. Cos 2 theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square theta into sin theta. This will become sin 3 theta can be written as 2 sin theta into cos theta, that is 2 sin theta cos square theta plus 1 into sin theta, that is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta. And the only thing that we have to remove is cos square theta. So you can write 2 sin theta cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus sin square theta plus sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta. From this 2 sin theta, one is 2 sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta plus sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta. And we can add this as 2 sin theta plus sin theta, which is equal to 3 sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta, 2 sin cube to become 4 sin cube theta. This is sin 3 theta.